Say, what have I got to say?
Say, he's Brazilian.
He's Brazilian.
He only costs 50 million.
He only costs 50 million.
And we all think he's fucking brilliant.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Kyron Days Off, aka the public school prodigy, and yes, I have finally returned from my unexpected hiatus. So get your tits out, get your dicks out, and get ready for the return of regular uploads. Today we're gonna do something a bit different. Seeing as though the season starts in just a few hours, I thought it would be a good idea to spread those butt cheeks and squeeze in my predictions for how I think this season is gonna play out. Now obviously I'll be doing my predictions for just the top 6 clubs, because I mean, who really cares about where the likes of Wolves, Southampton and Burnley are gonna finish? With peace and love, of course. I'll also be giving my predictions for the Golden Boot winner, the young player of the season, player with the most assists, and of course the Golden Glove. So having said all of that, get your popcorn, get your juice, and tell your mommy not to bother you, because shit is about to get real. We're starting this bitch off with what could be the most controversial decision in today's predictions. Coming in at 6th place, we've got good old Aston Villa. Adding players like Leon Bailey, Danny Ings and Emiliano Buendia to an already good squad has been excellent business by the villains. And when you couple that with the fact that they've got Dean Smith calling the shots from the dugout, it's almost a given that they'll finish in 6th place. And for those reasons, I think Aston Villa will have enough in the tank to finish in the top 6 next season. Coming in at 5th place, just missing out on that elusive Champions League spot, is going to be Leicester City. Yes, they've got a good squad, they've got an alright manager, but I just don't think they'll have enough in the tank to break into the top 4 spots. In my opinion, Leicester's best chance to finish in the top 4 was last season, but as we all know, they fluffed their lines, which I think they'll do again this season. I mean, yes, they were able to strengthen their squad with the likes of Patsandaka, Somore, and the tall lad from Southampton, but I still don't think that's going to be enough to secure top 4, especially when the competition around them have also strengthened their squads. So for that reason, Leicester, y'all finna finish 5th. Alright then, 4th place, and I think this decision might get me the most abuse, but you know what, I'm a big boy, I can handle it. I think 4th place is going to go to Manchester United. Yes, despite signing the likes of Jadon Sancho and Raphael Varane this season, I still don't think that's going to be enough to get them any higher than 4th place. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be a hater just for haters' sake, but what are the chances that both Jadon Sancho and Raphael Varane hit the ground running from the get-go? Now then, what exactly do I mean when I say I don't think these players will hit the ground running? Well, let's take a look at Raphael Varane first. This will be his first season in the Premier League, where he will undoubtedly be tested far more than he was in Spain. And as for Jadon Sancho, during the first half of last season, he was pretty damn anonymous, only finding his form in the second half of the season. And I do think that could repeat itself this year. And yes, Oli might have gotten United to a respectable 2nd place finish last season, but keep in mind they were still 12 points behind the winners, Manchester City. And that was during a season where Chelsea fired their manager halfway through the season, Liverpool were just riddled with injuries in every department, and Arsenal were Arsenal. So I don't see how Oli is going to get 2nd place or even 1st place again when the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool and City are all back to full strength. And that is why I believe Manchester United will finish in 4th place. Coming in at 3rd place, securing the bronze medal slot, is going to be Liverpool FC. Now this was easily the hardest prediction I've had to make, simply because no one knows what to expect with Liverpool this season. They are a completely unknown prospect. Yes, Liverpool might finally have their centre-back pairing back to full fitness, but no one knows how long it'll take, if ever, for them to reproduce the form they had when they won the title. If the likes of Van Dijk and Gomez are indeed able to reach the similar levels they were at during the title-winning season, and Liverpool are finally able to play Henderson and Fabinho in the correct positions and not in centre-back, I think we could see a very different Liverpool team that we saw last year. One reason I don't have Liverpool finishing any higher than third place is down to their lack of signings. Yes, they have brought in Ibrahima Konate, but I don't think he alone would be enough to push them to a title challenge. Maybe if they were able to secure another midfielder or even another centre forward, they'd be up there challenging. But as things stand, I think third place would be a solid finish for Liverpool. Coming in at second place, falling just short of the title, is going to be Thomas Tuchel and his Chelsea side. Yep, I think Chelsea bringing in Lukaku was the final missing piece of the puzzle that they needed, and now they will be ready to mount a proper title challenge. Much like Liverpool, Chelsea haven't made too many significant signings this season, aside from the big man up top of course. But I don't think that matters too much, because Chelsea did do a majority of their spending last season when they brought in the likes of Timo Werner and Kai Havertz. The reason I don't have Chelsea just whooping out their dicks and slapping everyone in the Premier League, winning the whole thing by like 10 points, is down to consistency. Yes, I do think that on their day, this Chelsea team could beat any other team in the league. However, are they able to put together a 20-25 game unbeaten run next season? I highly doubt it. And for that reason, I think Chelsea will fall just short of the title and secure second place. Coming in at first place, you guys knew it, I knew it, your daddy knew it. It's going to be Manchester City and their OP squad. Not only do City have a squad big enough to make up two very good first teams, they've got Pep Guardiola at the helm, they've already brought in Grealish, and they also want to bring in Harry Kane. I mean, how much more does this team need? Just give them the title now already. The only way I see City not winning it this season is if their players just straight up go on strike, or if Chelsea or Liverpool pull off a mad one and do one of those unbeaten runs that I was talking about earlier. Other than that, City has this title in the bag. Alrighty, now it's time for the rest of the predictions. Golden Boot winner, I think, will be shared between Harry Kane and Mo Salah. I just don't see how the two will be separated. Top assists goes to Manchester City's latest signing, Jack Grealish. I think the young player of the season will go to Liverpool's Harvey Elliott. Alright guys, those were my predictions for the 2021-2022 season. Once again, let me know what you think of them down below. Also, smash that goddamn like button, hit that motherfucking subscribe button, because I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep it real.